Hi, Grizzlies, and welcome back to another episode of Grizzly True Crime. My name is Gisela K. And today, because of yesterday's stream ending so abruptly, I thought we could just have another conversation about the case and discuss some updates or what's going on in the Kiely Rodni case, as well as I wanted to share some documents with you from the Gabby Petito update that I gave you also yesterday, I think yesterday as well, yes, from the balcony. So if you missed that, go check that out. And then I saw the documents afterwards, so sorry, saw it too late, but it was nice on the balcony. And anyway, if you could hit the thumbs up and please share this episode so we can continue to spread awareness for Kiely Rodni, that would be great. Okay, welcome everyone. Thank you so much. A Moody Flames background, kind of like camping background, you know. So yes, okay, wait, whoa, I can see myself here on this other screen, so just stand by. My word. There's a lot of articles that I've got here because there's quite a few, that I found that have some interesting little details, you know. So yes. Okay. So I'm going to put this one up. As you can see, I got a lot of tabs open because, some of it's like, wait, what? Just interesting. You know, this case is very interesting and I wonder what happened to Kiely and I hope that they will find her very soon. It's been more than 48 hours since Kiely Rodni disappeared. She's described as 5'7" with blonde hair, hazel eyes, and weighing 118 pounds, departed from a party at the Prosser campground area in Truckee around 12:30 a.m. on August 6th. Okay, so she was there on Friday night, the 5th, and then just after midnight, around then departed. But she had texted her mother at 11:30 to say she'd be on her way shortly. Some articles say that she said she'd be on her way in 45 minutes. Some articles said she's leaving right now, and her mother said she was 45 minutes away. So, oh my word. Yes. Thank you so much, mods, everyone, for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Annette. All right. So they say here, authorities are still working to establish whether Rodni left alone or with another individual or with other individuals, but she was last seen driving her silver 2013 Honda CR-V license plate number 8YUR127. But so many of these articles said no one saw her leaving, no one saw her driving. So it's a bit odd, you know. And they are searching all around that area. We'll do some more map time again as well, just for anyone who missed it and just so you can see it. So Kiely Rodni, I see her name being spelled all sorts of ways everywhere. I mean, yesterday I messed up her last name spelling as well and then fixed it afterwards, but Kiely and Rodni is Rodni. I just say it because I think it's important for us all to get it correct so that we can share it with the correct hashtag, like find Kiely. That would be helpful. Or hashtag Kiely Rodni, spelled that way, also brings up a lot of posts on Twitter and things like that. There's a lot of water around there. If she was drunk, she could have driven into the water. Or, I don't know, man. It's a very odd case. Someone knows something, right? Okay, so we've gone over this missing person flyer yesterday. And there's a $50,000 reward for information that leads to her being found. You can call an anonymous tip line 530-581-6320 and they say choose option 7. So on Sunday evening, Lindsay Niemann, who's Kylie's mom, put out an impassioned plea on social media for people to come forward with information that could help her find her 16-year-old daughter. So just in case you didn't know, yes, she's only 16 years old. We just want her home. We're so scared. We miss her so much, love her so much. Kiely, if you see this, please just come home. I want nothing more than to hug you. An emotional Rodni, Niemann said. If anybody else out there, if you know where she is, if you know anything about where she might be, if you have any ideas or thoughts, please come forward and share them. We are not looking to bust anybody else or get anybody in trouble. See, these were all teenagers and they said young adults. So the young adults part, I've seen some people say that raises a red flag because why are they all mixing together? Who was really there? And apparently there was about... They say 100, but actually, in the end, 200 to 300 people there. So you can see here, they say, with reports of 200 to 300 juveniles and young adults in attendance at the gathering from areas as far as Reno, Auburn, Incline Village, and South Lake Tahoe, concerned citizens seeking to help find Rodni broke into groups that will search throughout Truckee and North Tahoe and beyond, including places as far as Carson City and the Bay Area. So apparently, Kiely also graduated high school early. She graduated when she was 16. So that's amazing, right? Yes. Yeah, the poor mother. I've got another clip to show you. Yesterday we looked at one clip where the mother made such a painful plea for information, to find her daughter. And there's another video now as well. So they say authorities scoured the immediate Prosser campground and surrounding area by land and air throughout the day on August 6th, but came up empty with no sign of Rodni or her vehicle. So weird how the vehicle's missing, her phone's missing, she's missing, just everything. Like, what? By Sunday afternoon, her disappearance was being investigated as an abduction due to the fact that her car has not been located. Now, they say they're still not able to actually activate an Amber Alert. They put in more than 3 requests and it keeps getting denied because they can't prove that she was abducted. That's interesting. Side note. What do you guys, I don't know, just side note. Just let me know if you know. With like Summer Wells, Amber Alert. Is that because she's so young? Or how were they able to prove that that's an abduction? You know what I mean? It just made me think. But I'm like, oh, they're trying to get an Amber Alert going. But anyway, by Sunday afternoon, her disappearance was being investigated as an abduction, right? Just because her car is missing. So Placer County and Nevada sheriff's officers are working together in the investigation to combine needed resources. And because Rodni is a resident of Placer County, Musalam also confirmed that the FBI is now involved in the investigation. So the FBI is now involved and that aerial search efforts using helicopters are continuing. California Highway Patrol and Truckee Police are also assisting. Scores of volunteers looking to help in whatever way they can came out to the Truckee Community Recreation Center Monday morning, where a search and information headquarters has been set up. Of course, yeah, Summer had one. Shouldn't Amber Alert be immediate? Yeah. Interesting. Yes. I wonder if her phone might have died since they were out in the woods and that's why they couldn't track it. But the thing is that she sent her mom a text around 11:30. I mean, according to Sami, your friend, they were at the car to charge phones. So there's that. So for her phone to last ping at the party and just never again, not even on the drive, it's weird. It's a little bit odd. So they say here, driving through back roads, streets, anywhere where you can drive, where you think a car could go, that's where we need to check in bushes on the sides of the roads, said Sami Smith, a close friend of Rodni's who is spearheading search efforts. There was a case a while ago. People weren't found for 3 weeks and they were found dead because they had flipped off the highway because they were in bushes and nobody saw them. Please be looking everywhere that you can for her car. Now, Sami is very proactive. That's one way to put it. Very proactive. She's leading the search, running the social media. Good job. But there's some things, man, in the things she says that I'm like, what? Why does she say that? To say that she was the last person, absolutely the last person to talk to Kiely, but then the sheriff's office said, well, we haven't confirmed that. That to me was a little bit like strange. But anyway, never mind. Teenagers talking. Okay, so they say here, Rodni's silver Honda CRV, so these are some new details, is not known to have any stickers or identifiable scratches or dents. Smith said Rodni carried a keychain that had on it a Zumiez brand metal reusable straw holder, described as a small metal black cylinder that says Zumiez on it. Rodni's cell phone, described as a black iPhone with a Sex Wax brand sticker on the back, is also missing. What is a Sex Wax brand sticker? Okay. It's been out of service since the time she disappeared. Smith cautioned searchers to be cognizant of items like car bumpers and license plates that may be spotted on the side of the road. Should such an item be spotted, the location and other information should be texted to Smith. Okay, so you can text her at 530-414-4109, or should Rodni or a vehicle be spotted, the Placer County Sheriff's Office should be contacted immediately. Thank you to all the pronunciation police who emailed me, messaged me on every platform and said it's Placer, not Placer, Placer. Okay, Placer. There we go. Are you happy? Placer. Okay, it's Placer. Callers can remain anonymous. So here you can go. I would call this tip line probably rather than the friend if it was me. I don't know. Tip line 530-581-6320. Option 7. Callers can remain anonymous. A website with updates has been set up. FindKiely.com. A $50,000 reward is also now in place. So I can't get it out of my head. That's why I'm here, because you just feel like you want to do something, anything. So it's Cindy Shippey, owner of Shafina Teas. Fine Teas of Truckee, where Rodni works. Oh. She's a strong young woman. She really is. She's a strong personality. And my only hope is she's somewhere where we've just got to find her, because she would be tough wherever she is. She was that girl that of all friends all her friends came to for strength. And I'm sure her friends are completely devastated. Now, this is a friend, Sami Smith, a close friend is spearheading the effort to help bring her home, coordinating search parties at the Truckee Community Recreation Center. Photos by Julia Demarest. Okay, what? Oh, they're literally just showing the shirt. Okay. Find Kiely. All right. Yeah, we'll do some map time as well. Although social media posts advertising the search event at the Truckee Recreation Center said to arrive between 10 and 11 this morning, there will be people throughout the day and into the night. Anyone seeking to volunteer, whether it's by going out and physically searching for Rodney or by posting and distributing informational flyers or any other manner of assisting, should stop by at any time. The team is also in need of items like a mobile hotspot, pens, paper clipboards, phone chargers, and mobile batteries, in addition to more flyers and tools to post flyers, such as a hammer, staplers, tape. I think if anybody wants to donate some waters and snacks and things that can keep us in place where we're staying hydrated and fed, that's beautiful, said Cassie Hebel, who was helping to organize the search effort. Truckee mom, April Cole, came by the tent to offer her assistance in obtaining food and beverages for the volunteers. Shout out to April Cole. She's got a son the same age as Rodney, but who was not in attendance at the party. He wasn't there, but he woke up in the morning and he was like, oh my God, this party was crazy. And there's a girl missing. And it felt so close to home, Cole said. What up, homies? Map time. Okay. Right. So search organizer Smith is welcoming any and all volunteers, but noted that there's one strict requirement before heading out to search for her or for a dear friend. All volunteers must register at the trailer located in the parking lot to the right of the Truckee Community Recreation Center on Truckee Way. This is a mandatory requirement to ensure the integrity of anyone seeking to claim the posted $50,000 reward for information leading to the location of Rodney. Okay. It's also requested that volunteers wear white T-shirts so they are more easily identifiable to law enforcement officers who also may be out searching. So just one more time, this is a mandatory requirement to ensure the integrity of anyone seeking to claim the posted $50,000 reward. I don't know if you find that strange. Do you find it weird? You must sign in. Don't you be going out there, finding her, and then claim the 50,000. You have to sign in so we can verify. That's weird. I can't help it. Okay, but probably, yeah. You're probably right. So let's look at this one. Where have you guys seen that? There's reports of her, not her. A black tank top being found on the other side of that little lake. But I can't find where it says this tank top was found. That I don't want to just tell you guys something if I can't actually see it myself, you know? Bad friend to leave up their drug at stone. Great idea having them sign up since often a purple join the search. Yeah, okay, that's true as well. But then the purple sign up too. The purple be there like, oh, right, where do I sign up, right? Oh, my word. So let's just quickly skim this one to see what we missed. So they say more than 100 juveniles, young adults, right? Campground located above the Prosser Creek Reservoir along the western shore of the reservoir. The area is covered in Jeffrey pine, sage, and fir trees. Police say Kiely's phone hasn't been on since she left the party, and investigators have been unable to track down her silver 2013 Honda CR-V, which bears California license plates 8YUR127. All right, so she was last seen wearing green Dickies pants, a black tank top, numerous piercings, a nose ring, and other jewelry. Interesting. And then Kiely's mother, Lindsay Rodney Neiman, issued a video statement via Facebook on Sunday asking the public to help authorities find her missing daughter. Okay, so we saw that as well. And we've got the tip line. So I can do this. And then just to show you guys, I don't often show these flight things. I don't know. Sometimes it brings back all my flying memories, which sometimes is a bad thing and sometimes it's a good thing. But I mean, of course they're searching here, right? Of course they are. So if we just go like this and you just replay it, you can see they're searching all around that area. Hello. Do it. There. And I mean, of course they would be. That's where she was last seen, you know? So yes, a lot of you send me this, you know, to say, did you see this? Did you see that? Yeah, I see it. And trust me, Mr. Grizzly's very busy with us all the time. He loves flight aware and all flight trackers. Loves it. So yeah. Is it strange that in the interview with the mother there were no tears? Ooh. I've only seen lots of tears. I don't know. Are we talking about the same case? I think those guys at the party did something to her and shut off her phone. Okay, so you guys can see that they are searching all around the area. And if I just quickly show you, so many tabs. So many tabs. Just a quick map time here. Prosser family campground. So according to some people that spoke out from the party, the party was around this area. Because yesterday we looked at it, right? And Prosser family campground is here, and there's this boat launch ramp. So I was assuming, I don't know, the party would be somewhere around here. I mean, did anyone have boats out there or anything? We don't know. I don't know yet. But apparently the party was like more around here, which is such an odd area to have a party. What the hell? 300 people. Yeah, the mother was distraught in the interview. I saw, me too. I've seen 2 interviews, and I'm like, damn, she's very distraught. It's painful to watch. So the party was around there, and apparently a black tank top was found around here. But I can't find the source for that. I can only see YouTubers reporting it, so I don't know. But interesting nonetheless that it could be there. And then if we just look at, the Lost Trail Lodge here, her parents own this, the Lost Trail Lodge. And that would be, I want to show you quickly, just look at this. Maybe I should put this one, hold on. Let's go here. Sorry for not playing the map time song or anything. You see the path from Prosser family campground, right? You see how it goes like this. And then if you look at the shape of this one, we want to go that way thing. Look how it goes like this, right? You see, it makes like a hump around here. Okay. On the way home. That would be to go home to Lost Trail Lodge. And the drive is 31 minutes or so, but with all the windy roads, her mom said it might be 45 minutes or so. Okay. So if you just pay attention quickly to the shape over here, and then I will show you. Man, I didn't load this yet. Hold on one second. I made a little video file for you, of course. I don't have time to make a whole presentation, but I made a mini one. So these are the details we just looked at, but I just want to go to the last slide over here and just show you, this is what's being shared on the official Instagram page now for Find Kiely Rodni. And apparently law enforcement has, this is from law enforcement, I believe. I'm not sure, I saw it on Instagram, but if you look at the shape as well, wait, can you see my mouse or not? Probably not. Look at the shape. You see what I mean? That little hump I just showed you on the map. You could see it's en route home, right? So look at that. And then I'm going to add this one again. You see it? You see it? Here we go to the map, you see? So it's kind of this. So it's interesting how they've taken this area and this hump here and kind of cutting across to say, stay out of that area. Stay out of the blue area. Huh. Okay. Right? That's the thing, Lorraine. Always hopeful, but not a good feeling. Yeah, my gut instinct is like, oh, my word, I feel so scared for her. But yeah, I don't know. My job is to keep the hope alive, I feel. Not unrealistically, just, compassion for the family. Per possibly on videos and pics from the party. Maybe, yeah. Oh, wow. I camp at Prosser Lake. Often can't believe this happened. Mounted kayaker, if you have some pictures to share with me, please could you email me those, grizzlytruecrime@gmail.com. I'd love to see some more like on-the-ground pictures and things like that. Yeah, 12 miles home is longer than you think on those roads, right? And also, I'm sorry that I'm not, sometimes if I'm focusing here on the presentation and all the articles and things, I miss some messages. Sorry about that. So yeah, you could see the shape there. And then if we put back the map, see, like this. They kind of, this is the blue area. This. It's weird, eh? Well, from the campground. It's not weird. I'm just saying it is like, oh, you're like, are you focusing here? But yet the flights are all happening all around here. And I think that's who I've got a bad feeling about this water. I don't know, generally like to speculate or share bad feelings or bad vibes, but I'm sure you guys feel it too, right? Like it feels to me like something happened at the party, like at the party, not being abducted or going away, right? What do you think? I don't know. Whew. Okay, so let's take this one off. Okay. All right. So hold on. I just need to unpin some things. I've got so many tabs open right now. So you saw the flight tracker thing. Cool. Then, where's this? There's a News Nation one as well. Wait, this one. Let's look at this video quickly.
Near Lake Tahoe, and it's Kiely Rodni, who was reported missing on Saturday when she didn't come home.
Our Aaron Nolan has more on that now.
Kiely, I love you so much, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, and we're doing everything that we can. And if you have her, please give me my baby back.
The search is underway as a mother begs for help. 16-year-old Kiely Rodni was last seen Saturday morning after going to a party with about 100 teens and young adults in California's Tahoe National Forest.
Sorry for the random comment, but I like the way it says party. Did you hear it? Party.
Kiely Rodni was last seen Saturday morning after going to a party with about 100 teens and young adults in California's Tahoe National Forest.
We are treating the case as an abduction, and that is solely because we are unable to locate her vehicle.
Kiely's mom.
That was a public information officer for Placer County.
Lindsay Rodney Neiman says her daughter told her she was leaving the party around 12:15 Saturday morning.
I asked her to wake me up when she got in. That was always kind of, like what we did. And she said, "Okay, Mom, I love you." And that was the last.
When she woke up and realized her daughter was not home, she reached out to law enforcement and to friends who went to the campsite to look for her.
She wasn't there camping. We drove all over town looking for places that she might have parked her car to sleep.
Multiple agencies, including both the Placer and Nevada County Sheriff's offices, have been working together. Officials are urging anyone with information to come forward.
We believe out of the 200 to 300 juveniles and young adults who were at that party, somebody must know something.
Yeah. Somebody must know something. Let's see what else he said here.
Friends and family have launched a GoFundMe page trying to get the reward up. Right now, that reward.
Okay, we'll look at that. Thank you, sir. So I'm going to close that. And I want to show you, there is also a lot has been launched, which is great to have social media stuff going on. Sorry. Party, yeah. I said Placer. Placer. My word. Is that what's important, guys? Find Kiely Rodni. Instagram. Okay, so official account to find Kiely. Please help us bring her home. DM us any information you have. Currently a $50K reward for info that leads to us finding her. Email findkiely@gmail.com. And here's the GoFundMe link as well. And then they're sharing a lot of information about community meetings, and they've got teen only, Tahoe Teen to Teen. We're having a Tahoe Teen to Teen meetup, as you can see here, August 9th from 5 to 7:30. Okay, we really need all the information we can get at all from any and all Tahoe kids. We have a lack of reach out from many Tahoe kids who are at the party or may know any information. We're only looking for information such as who was at the party that you may have seen and the times you came and left. Okay, and apparently Kiely only arrived at the party. I mean, some reports say 11, but most say 10 p.m. So she was there at 10, and she was planning to stay over at the campground. But then by 11:30, she was at her car and saying, nope, she's leaving. And she told her mom that she was going to be leaving. So I wonder what happened between 10 and 11:30, or if she arrived at 11, what happened between 11 and 11:30 for her to say, oh, I'm out of here? And it could really be because there were so many people. Apparently flyers were being passed out like party at this place, and way more people showed up than anyone had anticipated. So that map that I showed you, I just reoriented it for you so you could see it more easily on that presentation, right? So they say, please stay out of the blue marked area until further notice. Okay. So there's that. And there's a lot of information here as well. Something happened at the party. See, this is the thing. I hope that we can get more and more clarity as the case continues. I thought the call to mom was at 12:15. We'll look at some more of those articles, but apparently apparently it was around 11:30. And then, I don't know, we'll look at it. I have something here. Wait, what did I put up here? because I was trying to figure this all out from all these different reports where they say last seen August 5th at a party at Prosser Family Campground near Truckee. She arrived at the party at approximately 10 p.m. Sometime between 11 and 11:30, Kiely and her friend go to her car where their phones are charged. Kiely sends her mom a text to let her know she's coming home. At 12:25, Sami says she says goodbye to Kiely. She initially wanted a ride home from her, but changed her mind when she saw that she was intoxicated and in no state of mind, of course, to drive, right? And then at 12:36 a.m., according to Sami, Kiely called Sami while Sami was in another friend's car, and her phone last pinged at the party. Yeah, so that's what I have on there for you. So, and these are those information. The information here is that she's 16 years old, blonde hair, hazel eyes, 5'7", 118 pounds. I think most say 115. Piercings. She's got the number 17 tattooed on her ribs, apparently. And she was last seen wearing green Dickies pants, a black tank top, numerous piercings, and she also has a nose ring and other jewelry. So the anonymous tip line is 530-581-6320. You can screenshot it if you are in the area or if you know anything or see anything. And then you could also call 530-581-6320 in order, option 7. You could say you want to be anonymous, or you can just say, yeah, phones are charged, right? And no one saw her drive off. I find it so weird. I find it so weird that I actually emailed, Steve Johnson from Truth to Lies. He does some brilliant. He has a huge career in communication analysis and investigation, and I actually emailed just some of the statements that some of the friends have made just to see what he thinks, because I find some of them quite interesting to say. For instance, I was the very last call, the very last person she spoke to, but then the sheriff's office says, well, we can't confirm that. Yeah, conflicting statements and a bad timeline. Okay, so we've seen the Instagram page, so I'm going to close that. And I just quickly want to show you some of the new things that have popped up. So there's a GoFundMe as well. Increase Kylie's reward. Let's bring her home. Who's running this? Let's see. Oh, Amy Karate is organizing this fundraiser. I'm always kind of cautioned with GoFundMes. I'm not saying be cautious about this one. Be cautious no matter what. Whenever your money's involved, be cautious. I'm just saying, like, okay, here's a GoFundMe, and it's on the official Instagram page, so that's good. But with the consent, of Kylie's parents, I'm starting this GoFundMe to help increase the reward for her return. We hope this will encourage more people to come forward with any information that can bring the sweet girl home. Right now, the award's at $5,000. No, it's at $50,000. We need to put another 0 there. Let's get that number higher and bring her home. Please consider donating. Okay, so $25,660 has been raised here. Yeah, increasing the reward won't bring her home. Phone pinged at the campground. Strange. I know, right? This case is very strange. It's a lot of what. And then, so many things to look at. Okay, wait. Where's this other one? Here's the friend. Okay. Friends describe campsite party where missing Truckee teen Kiely Rodni was last seen. All right. Truckee, California. One friend left early and the other grabbed a ride home from someone else at a party Friday night at a campsite outside the mountain town of Truckee, California. So, what's interesting to me is that, let's say, sorry, I know I'm not on the screen. Hold on one second. How, let's say if Kiely arrived between 10 and 11, and then by 11:30, she wants to go home. So even if she arrived at 10, by 11:30, she's like, oh, hell no, I'm out of here. But then Sami follows her to the car. They're supposedly charging phones. She texts her mom, right? So for them to discuss, no, I don't want to, I want to get out of here, whatever it could be, and to already be intoxicated at that point within 90 minutes, I mean, it's possible. She was also very lightweight, so maybe a couple of shots, I don't know. But the thing is, if they both decide, I want to, let's leave, let's rather go home. But then Sami goes, nah, I'm going to get my own ride home. That's weird to me. Why don't you just go home together? Or why don't you drive? If you can visibly see your friend's not okay, you offer to drive then. Or I don't know. It's just weird that they split up then. If it's like, ooh, this party's giving me bad vibes, let's split up. And she does say bad vibes, the Sami friend. Okay. Sami Smith and Magdalene Larson, two friends of missing 16-year-old Kiely Rodni, have vowed to keep looking. They describe Kiely as the girl who would text and Snapchat. She wouldn't go without checking in or run away. She graduated in June from Forest Charter School, a public school in Truckee of about 700 students. An honors student, she graduated early after skipping a grade and plans to study music in the fall at Sierra College. Friends said Kiely was in good spirits and having fun that night at the Prosser Family Campground, 35 miles west of Reno. But what was supposed to be a goodbye send-off of a few dozen kids under the pine trees turned into a party of 200 to 300 teenagers and young adults, according to other reports. Her friends say kids from Reno high schools and the University of Nevada, Reno, showed up. Police say Kiely was last seen sometime around 12:30 a.m. early Saturday morning. Where? Because, yeah, maybe 12:30, and then 12:36, according to Sami, they had that call, right? Hold on. This one? 12:36, Kiely called Sami while Sami was in another friend's car. Okay. Interesting. We're just breaking down the facts here. Yeah, and last seen by whom? That's what I really want to know this. Some reports, some things I've seen on Facebook say she was last seen at 1:30. I'm like, how do you know that? Where? Sami is a girl. She was pictured above here. This one is Sami. This one is Magdalene. Okay, so, right. Police say Kiely was last seen sometime around 12:30 a.m. early Saturday morning. Magdalene left the party early after less than 30 minutes. So see, Sami, Magdalene, Kiely arrived at the party. And I think Sami arrived around 9 p.m. from what I heard. Yeah, Sami short for Samantha. And so they arrive, but Magdalene's already like, oh, hell no, I'm getting out. She left after 30 minutes. Interesting. She and Kiely had planned to leave for a camping trip the next morning. All right. I just want to back. Magdalene said, now, how are they going to leave for a camping trip the next morning? If you are teenagers, you're partying it up. I mean, damn, I would not plan for a camping trip the next morning. Sorry, my eyes itchy. I would not plan for a camping trip the very next morning after a party, ever. I wouldn't even plan it after just more than one gin and tonic. I don't know how they were planning to go camping the very next morning, but Magdalene and Sami arrive. Then Kiely arrives. Sami leaves within 30 minutes. Okay. I'm sorry. Magdalene leaves after 30 minutes. So now it's Sami and Kiely there. What? Just... And then Kiely decides, you know what? I'm not going to stay over. I'm actually leaving. And then leaves by herself, but then just gone. The heck? Okay. So, hey. Okay, look at this. So, I just want to back. Magdalene said Sami caught a ride home with another friend around midnight. Okay. Around midnight. So she said, oh, I'm not going to get in the car with you because you're too intoxicated. I'm going to catch a ride with another friend. And then she left at midnight. But apparently, according to when Kiely was last seen, what, 12:30? 12:30? It was just people everywhere, Sami said about the party. She said Kiely called her. Hey, where are you? Kiely asked. I got a ride, don't worry. Sami told her, I love you. Okay. So Kiely says, she said Kiely called her. Hey, where are you? And Sami replies, on the phone, because it's a call. I got a ride. Don't worry. I love you. Both friends have helped organize volunteers to search for Kiely. They've set up a meeting spot in front of the recreation center in Truckee, right? So this we've seen. They say, look for images from the party. Any kids coming forward, any information will not be in trouble. We just want Kiely home. She wrote on Facebook Tuesday morning. Sami and Magdalene want more than volunteers too. They want anyone who was at the party at Prosser to send videos and pictures and to give information to police about drugs that may have been at the party. They are asking for other teens to fill out police statements about that night. Do you see what I mean by proactive? Yes, guys. Yeah. If someone wants to email me the link to the presser, of course, I'll show it. Of course. No piece of information is too small and no one is going to get in trouble, Magdalene said. We all just want videos to help find Kiely and it may have something on it police can use. She can't have disappeared without anyone seeing anything. Sami said Kylie's car, which is also missing, was parked less than 100 yards from where she and other teens had gathered. So how did no one see her leaving? Okay, thank you. Thank you to Kathleen. Right? Someone had to see her get in her car. All right, we're going to look at that now. Someone had to see her get in a car. She can't have just disappeared. That's so weird. Less than 100 yards. Okay, just stand by 1 second, guys. We'll go to the presser. Stand by. Kiely is a minor in the U.S. Yes. We'll go here. Click on this. Go here. Here. And now we're watching the presser together, okay? When did they start this? Wait. started 17 minutes ago. Okay, cool. Okay, so maybe I'm just going to take it off for a second. I'll monitor it, okay? I'm going to monitor this. And as soon as they start, I will let you guys know. So let's just take this off here. Move it over here. Okay, like this. All right. All the screens are going. Am I the only one getting more than friend vibes from Kiely and Sami? Speculatively. It's in 20 minutes. Thank you. It's in 20 minutes from now. Okay, wait. Okay, thank you. So, no, wait. Don't worry. When we're live and we're here and there's breaking news or there's a presser, of course we'll watch it. You don't have to go elsewhere. Friends say in the interview that she drank out of everything Kiely drank out of. What? Those pictures, Mikey's mammy, were old pictures. It wasn't a picture from what she was wearing that night. It was a picture from a graduation party. It wasn't from the night. Man, so this case. Okay, so let's look at this one. So here they say, mother of missing truckee teen, Kiely Rodni, we just want her home. Sami Smith, 18, a close friend. So she's 2 years older than Kiely. Kiely was about to turn 17. Yes, and how long had they been friends? The thing is, she said, I think it's in one of these articles I want to show you. She said, oh yeah, we were friends from back then, and then we saw each other at the party. We were like, oh hey, like screaming over. So they weren't even like planning. They weren't close friends and planning to meet up there together, you know? So that's interesting as well. Sami Smith, a close friend of missing truckee teen Kiely Rodni, has been organizing community search parties in the Prosser family campground area and around Truckee. She says that Prosser has been exhaustingly searched, both on the ground and in the Prosser Creek Reservoir nearby. Interesting. She also said that the Rodni family is offering a $50,000 reward for any information that leads to Kiely being found. Smith says, so this is what Smith says, she was the last person to speak with Kiely, 16, before she went missing sometime early Saturday morning. How do you know that? And the sheriff said, no, we don't know that. Smith said Kiely had been planning to spend the night at the campground, according to the Associated Press. I know that she wasn't in the right mindset or state to drive. And if she were to have driven, she wouldn't have made it far. Wow. A lot of communication going on there. So my concern is that somebody might have offered to drive her home and then didn't take her home. I understand the concern. I just find it weird how strong this narrative is building here from this one person. I'm just going to say it. Normally I don't speculate like this. Okay, I played very careful, but I'm like, I just feel like, man, my concern is that somebody might have offered to drive her home. Sure, it's a concern, but the concern could even be, my concern is that she was drunk driving and drove off the rail. My concern is that she drove into the water. My concern is that she had an accident and, I don't know, people haven't found her yet. It's like weird. Are you like, yep, abduction. Smith has been with gathering members of the community at the Truckee Donner Community Recreation Center to organize search parties. She said that she had 100 to 200 participants Monday morning. Smith and the Rodni family have set up a website, which we saw with more information on how to contact the authorities. Now, let's look at this original story. What many closed-mouth party goers are likely thinking, fill in the blank already happened to Kiely. No undoing it now. It's too late to undo it. What's the point? Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, I mean, I do watch a lot of Truth to Lies and Behavior Panel and all this, and I'm just like, I don't know. It could just be coincidence. It could be an 18-year-old just talking, but it's like, wow, he's so proactive, and you're building the narrative from the start. This is before anyone else is saying it's an abduction. I'm the last person who spoke to her. This is an abduction. She meant to spend the night, but then, yep, she drove off by herself, but no one saw her drive off. It's weird. Yeah, what if she was bullied? Maybe she wanted to leave. Teen girls can be catty. That's true as well. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they say the mother of missing truckee teen pleaded for information. So Kiely Rodni on her daughter, who hasn't been seen since a party at Prosser Family Campground on Friday night. So you know the guy that didn't go to the party? Who was that? That was a friend. Yes, we saw it in another article. That guy woke up and said, whoa, the party was crazy. And a girl went missing. So see, people knew she was missing before her mother, put it that way. You see what I mean? Huh? How did he wake up and be like, whoa, she's missing already? How do you know it already? Maybe it was already on the news. I don't know. Just speculating there for a second. Kiely was attending a farewell party with hundreds of other young people at the campground 35 miles west of Reno. Okay, then she said, Kiely, we love you. Kiely, if you could see this, please come home. We saw that already. And then let's just go down here. We saw that. Okay. Anyway, so we've seen this one. we were looking at the campground. So let's look at this. I'm showing you all these articles so that we can try to piece together all the facts, right? It's a little difficult sometimes. So thanks for being here with me. Bill spit. Yes. There could be pics of her on social media from the night in the background of other selfies. That's what we want to know, but no one's talking. Okay, a massive search effort was underway Tuesday morning for missing California 16-year-old Kiely Rodni, who vanished after telling family she was going to head home from a high school graduation send-off early Saturday. The Placer County Sheriff's Office has said they were investigating a possible abduction because the girl's SUV was also unaccounted for. Okay, Rodni graduated from high school 2 years early, and it's unlike her to run away or fail to come home, said her mom. They're still exploring all possibilities and confirmed the teens were using alcohol and drugs at the party. Rodni had enough drinks to become drunk, according to her friend, and another recent graduate, Sami Smith, who added that she did not believe the teen would have driven under the circumstances. What a weird statement. At the point when I left, I thought she was going to stay there. Did you now? Because apparently she texted her mom at 11:30 when you two were standing at the car charging your phones. At the point when I left around midnight, I thought she was going to stay there, said Smith, who departed the campground just a few minutes before Rodni was last seen. A few minutes. I thought you left around midnight. And apparently Kiely was last seen at 12:30. Everybody was camping. It was late enough that she should have stayed. Late enough. She was only there for an hour and a half. If she arrived at 10. By 11:30, she's like, oh, hell no, I'm out of here. If she arrived at 11, within half an hour, she's like, oh, hell no, I'm out of here. Yeah, she said they decided they were leaving while... This is what I'm saying. There's a lot of Okay, so, and everybody was camping. I doubt at that time anybody's camping yet. They're partying their butts off. Rambling room. Partying their butts off. They're not camping yet. We were all young before. Maybe there's some young people here. There's a very small percentage of my audience that's young. In the teens. If you're here, you tell me if you're here and you're a teen. Are you really going to be, already camping at 11:30 or 12? No way, bruh. You're partying your ass off. Yes, I said bruh. It's normally a South African thing. It's also a gangster. Okay. No way. They're partying their butts off. Everybody was camping. It was late enough that she should have stayed. She's not the type to go and drunk drive or anything. Okay. Smith said she spent most of the night with Rodni. That's also different to what I've seen elsewhere, right? Okay, Ronnie for missing persons. Please don't lead people elsewhere. We are going to watch the presser, which starts in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Calm yourself. If you guys want to go, go. But stay here if you're a Grizzly, okay? For the amount of drinks we both had together, it's not nice to come into someone's chat and lead people elsewhere, okay? Snarking it right up right now. Shame on you. Okay. For the amount of drinks we both had together, she's not that dumb, she added. What? I remember we were partying together. She was having fun. She seemed really happy. She was like normal, just on an adrenaline rush. Saying hi to everybody. What? But Rodni, Neiman says her daughter texted her around 12:15 a.m. Saturday and said she was heading home. Right? Rodni says her daughter, texted her around 12:15. Okay, now I'm going to have to write this down because initially they said 11:30 and now it's 12:15 texted. The family lives 10 miles away from the campground at a lodge south of town. Smith, 18, said that there were plenty of attendees whom she had not previously met, but none who seemed suspicious, gave unwanted attention, or followed the pair around. Yes, the presser is here. Would you like to see it? Oh, my word. There, we're going to watch it together, okay? We're just putting it over here. Goodness me. Okay. So, there were plenty of attendees whom she had not previously met. Well, of course, it's 200 to 300 people, but none who seemed suspicious, gave unwanted attention, or followed the pair around. Now, that's weird because earlier she said, in other articles, earlier, like yesterday, she got a bad feeling about all this. She had a bad feeling when all these people arrived that they didn't know. So one minute you have a bad feeling and now you're saying it's not suspicious. I mean, maybe it's just the news reporting it wrong. I don't know. She said she didn't notice anyone much older and that the party consisted mainly of teens, recent graduates, and some college students from the surrounding areas. That's not what we looked at yesterday, right? Right? So she said some came from as far away as San Francisco. What? But that was not unusual because the area is a summer vacation town. Okay, but still, wow, if you're coming for that party, that's a huge party. That's a huge party, how that guy said it. What a party. I think the point of camping is that once you go to the party, you won't be able to drive home. The roads are not ones that you want to navigate if you've been drinking. Thank you, Eileen. I mean, it's obvious, right? We're doing it. I heard adults were there. That's what I heard too. Average guy bet. Welcome to membership. College kids at a party with high school kids seems suspicious to me. And some young adults, they said. Young adults. All right. So I'm monitoring the presser for those rolling in now. Please hit the thumbs up, number 1. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'm monitoring the presser. As soon as they start talking, we're going to put it on, okay? So search crews and police from multiple counties scoured the area beginning early Tuesday morning. Several aircraft, including helicopters, airplanes, flying in formation above, all-terrain vehicles including four-wheelers, trikes, dirt bikes. There were canines present and at least 100 members of law enforcement visible, including members of the FBI, who initially focused their attention on campsite 4. Oh, wait, I'm going to write that down now too. On campsite 4, which is probably where she was last seen there. Interesting, okay. Members of the FBI. All right. So crews pulled the boats from the water around noon, and FBI agents were seen knocking on doors in the area. The FBI did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Right now, we are currently searching many areas, said Angela Musalem, the Placer County Sheriff's Public Information Officer. The party, which stretched from Friday night into Saturday morning at the Prosser Family Campground in the Tahoe National Forest, involved dozens or hundreds of kids, well, 200 to 300, yeah. Okay, from a handful of nearby communities in the rural area. Around 12:15 a.m., she texted her parents that she was heading home. However, according to her mother, no one has come forward to say they saw her leave. No one was with her at the time. See, around 12:15, she texted her parents. She was heading home. And then at 12:36, she called her friend. I mean, she would be almost at least halfway home, right? And said, hey, where are you? That's a red flag. Hey, where are you at 12:36? I don't know. Unless she was waiting for a friend. Sure. I don't know. This is a very weird case. Again, I'm monitoring the presser. We'll put it on as soon as there's something happening. Her phone. Okay, wait. 12:15. Texted her parents that she was heading home. However, according to her mother, no one has come forward to say that they saw her leave. No one was with her at the time, and nobody could remember when she left or seeing her car drive away. Her phone, which last pinged at the party, has been turned off. Authorities say a vehicle, a silver Honda or 2013 Honda CR-V, with a California license plate 8YUR127, is also unaccounted for. Authorities are urging teens who were at the party to come forward, and the community announced a teen-to-teen information gathering event from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. It's the Pacific time, right, at the Tahoe City Save Mart in an effort to get attendees talking. We have a lack of reach out from many Tahoe kids who are at the party or may know any information, the announcement reads. We're looking for information such as who was at the party, as we read on Instagram. Yes, and 21 is the age for drinking in America. Did you know in South Africa it's 18? Let me know where you're from. If you're not from America or South Africa, let me know what age it is for you guys. Yeah, what's the legal drinking age exactly? Brittany Drexel. Hello, Lieutenant Peter Pronzo. Yeah, why are the other kids being so shady? That's the thing. It feels like it could have been an accident and they, I don't know, all not talking or what? Or foul play. In Switzerland, 16? Whoa, I did not know that. 18 in Australia. Isn't the whole of the USA 21? Is it different in different states? Oh, you could drink at 18, but you can't buy alcohol? Yeah. Oh my word. 18 to buy in the UK, but you can drink with a meal from around 15. Damn, okay. 18 in New Zealand. Okay. All right. Yes, we are still monitoring the presser. Nothing's happening yet. So I think we're going to probably, I don't know. We'll see how we do. If we cover the Gabby Petito document at the end of this, maybe. I just want to sip some water. Yeah, They all start drinking around 16 rather to get it out in the open to avoid this kind of party. Yeah, they really should. Right? Okay, so let's just look. We've seen that. Surveillance cameras. So home and business owners in the surrounding area are asked to check their surveillance cameras for signs of the girl on August 5th and 6th. All right. Just wait 1 second. Nope, it hasn't started yet. They're all just still milling around for the presser. Storefronts and signposts in the surrounding area, as far away as Reno, have been plastered with missing persons flyers. Right? We've seen her description as well. And we've seen what she was last wearing. Dickies pants, a black tank top, jewelry, according to authorities. She has a nose ring, several other piercings. Remember the numbers, 530-581-6320, option 7. The California Highway Patrol is also urging anyone who sees Rodni to call 911. The family is offering a $50,000 reward for Kylie's return, and Smith is asking members of to share Rodney's story, community probably, I don't know, to share Rodney's story, raise awareness, and call in any information that may help investigators. She's also helped organize a website, findkylie.com, where friends and family are sharing the latest information they've gathered. Okay, so for those of you who are for some reason panicking about the presser, it's right here. So let's see some of your messages while we look at this. Denmark beer, and so 16, booze 18. Okay. If you can be the army, you should be able to drink at 18. That is a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, what a shame. I wonder if she was meeting there. You know, who was she planned to meet there? Let's just make sure the sound is good. This is maximum here. I mean, it's not very loud right now. You can hear it though, I'm sure. They're just milling around. Oh boy. Okay. Error body says. So feel free to study the body language. I know you guys like doing that. Yeah, error body. Right here, I was just sipping some water. We actually will go over the Gabby Petito documents while I'm live here, and then I'll clip it, okay? After the presser. Okay, so you can see what's happening here. I just want to, for 1 second, I'm just going to take it off for 1 second because I just want to make sure that I'm clearing up some of these tabs that we've been looking at. Okay. Thank you, Belle of Amherst. Okay, so we've looked at that. I want to find this one thing. Wait. Oh, that's me. Does anyone know exactly in how many minutes it starts? Started streaming. Okay, watching now. Cool. Still, it's live. People just milling around. Perp could be in the crowd. I know, right? So let's put it back on. Sorry, there's the sound. So feel free to watch. Lieutenant Peter Pronzo. Are you watching? Can you spot a perp? There should be an Instagram post from that night. Thank you all for being here. Hey.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mic check.
Mic check.
We hear you. We hear you.
Mic
Yes.
check. Mic
Yes.
check.
Yes.
Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check.
That's true. This is a good
Mic
point.
check. 1, 2. There's lavaliers down here. Low battery. Who's this guy for? I think this is low battery.
Couples, thank you for saying this because there is a rumor going around that her car has been located and it has not. That is false. Her car has not been located. You know, in every case, you get people that think it's really funny to say she's been found or the car has been found or whatever it is. Her car has not been located. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Microphone check. Check. You got good out. Howard, you got it? You got it, Howard? You good?
Yeah, because they're gonna. He has no more cords. so
Check
that's
1,
where
2.
they're
Check,
gonna-
check, check, check.
Checking the mics. We're good.
Right, so they should pick it up.
Absolutely.
Hi, everybody. So my name is Sami Smith. I'm the one who's kind of been.
There's Sammy Smith talking. It's not very loud.
I don't know. You guys probably know me. Everybody has my number at this point. So,
This
I'm
is a friend.
doing the teen-to-teen conversations. These are the conversations with no parents, no media, and no adults at all, no police. Because if there's that pressure from all of those sources on these kids, that could be what could be leading them to not share information. And that's all we need right now is any information. So if there's any teens out here that want to be a part of that, I will take you one by one into this man right here. Sorry, that seems creepy or something. I don't know. I'm really just trying to help. I've been doing a lot right now. It's a little stressful, but
It's as loud as I can put it.
holding myself together for anyone that's been worried. Thank you for all of your posts and reaching out. I'm on the Kiely account and email and everything. You've seen everything. You've heard everything. So with the teen-to-teen talk that's going on in Tahoe City today, I wanted to reiterate this to all of the adults, all of the parents. Please do not come to this. You can drop off your kids, but drive away. Drive away as far as you can so that they cannot see you, you cannot see them, you cannot hear anything. I am in contact with the deputies, I'm in contact with the detectives, I'm in contact with the FBI, everybody. I am the person these kids need to be going to, and I've had a lot of people come to share that we need more. Anybody that knew about the party, learned about the party after, knows anything at all. You knew somebody who went, you knew somebody who's planning on going, you knew any drugs or alcohol that was there, you knew somebody who's brought somebody. Anything at all, even if you did not go, you do not know Tyler, you never met Tyler, you have no idea what's even going on, you knew about Foster, please come to me. Like, this is what I look like. I don't know. I'll be
Oh.
here.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be after this or right now. I can take you in there. Anything. The meetup is tonight in Tahoe City at the Save Mart. It's right if you go off Squaw Way and you turn off and go into the thing. Please come to this tonight. We need every single person there. It'll be from 5 to 7:30. I will stay there till 1 a.m. if needed. If kids need to get off work, if kids need anything, we have counselors here for support for anybody who's having anxiety, having stress, crying, anything you need. We have people here you can talk to. We're all here to support and help you in any way. And thank you so much for coming out to this and supporting us. We need everything we can get right now. We want to find Kylie. And if you have any questions, this is what this is for. I'll hand it off to the adults, but I'm only 18. I might know some, but I don't know everything. So, thank you.
Weird, guys. True crimers be watching this and go, eh? And now what? Maybe they're watching her, you know?
Okay, when they're talking, you turn that on. Yeah, if they come up here, I'm going to turn this mic on.
Cassie, can we allow the media to move forward since this is the only microphone that you're going to be using? They're trying to come this way, but if not, you guys can move forward up because that's the only mic they have, however you want to do it.
A little late.
What do they need to move? Well, they don't.
That's the thing. She said if anyone here is feeling anxiety or sad or is crying, I mean, she's not. It's so weird.
Forward towards that microphone.
Would you guys be able to set up in front of the mic there? How would that work for you?
Move forward.
Angle?
Yes. Give me a water, Roy.
Okay, we're watching the presser in the Kiely Rodni case. For anyone rolling in now, welcome to it. We're observing body language, red flags, communication red flags, and everything. Why they're clapping? I don't know. Okay, so they're moving over, hopefully to a better mic. Just know that the sound's not great for me either. I was trying my very best to listen there. But whoa, she's enjoying the limelight too much. I know she even did a twirl, a spin. Okay, here we go. I mean, that in itself is a red flag. Why are all the kids staying silent, right? Oh, someone's going to crack under pressure, you know? Thankfully. Hopefully they come forward. Talk.
Sure, mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Pull this up.
This is the Placer County Public Information Officer. There's a guy in the background with an FBI shirt behind her. Placer County law enforcement agents.
You're going to get something? You're going to get audio of that?
Is that what just came on? A Pantene commercial? Oh my word. Gotta get YouTube Premium.
There might just hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Ah, you mean she should be part of a commercial, right?
Hey guys, everything just kind of jangled there.
Let's go, people. Yeah, she's flipping her hair lock. Okay, I get it. I just thought that would be funny if a commercial actually came on for like Pantene. What? We're getting stuck now. No. Damn it. Refresh that page, shall we? And now what did they fiddle with now? Okay.
If you want to frame it and just sit down here and move it up.
Very interesting, right? Very interesting. Hmm. Whew, the sound is annoying, right? It's like, my word, she's choking. Oh, sorry. Mic drop. That was a mic drop moment right there. I like how the FBI guy is just watching all of them.
You ready? Okay.
Yes.
Good afternoon. My name is Angela Musalam. I'm the Public Information Officer for the Placer County Sheriff's Office. We're here today to provide an update on 16-year-old Kiely Rodni. Because this is an active investigation, we'll only be providing information on a certain set information and facts. We realize there will be more questions, but we're pleased directing anybody to contact our Unified Command Center through our tip line, and we will help answer those questions as best we can. Now, for the operational and investigative side of the investigation into Kiely Rodni, I'd first like to introduce Placer County Sheriff's Detective Sergeant Scott Alford.
Wow, that was short-lived.
First of all, thank you everybody for coming out. This is an amazing community. We appreciate the support for the family. We appreciate everybody's concern. Just to let you know, from the investigation side, on the missing persons investigation, we are working with local, state, and federal agencies. We're using every tactic we can to try to get any information that might help further our investigation. In any tip that comes in, we're taking all the tips from the tip line from any means, whether it's emailed, called in, through the conversations with kids that we met with here at the community center. Those are all being chronologically put into our tip spreadsheet, and we're addressing those, prioritizing them, and we're taking a look at every single one. So no, we don't, if you think you have information and you don't know if it's relevant, we want it. We want any information because we'll follow up on any and every lead that we can. Obviously, we have to prioritize them so that we can focus our resources. And so those who had firsthand contact with Kiely, who interacted with her near the time that she was last seen, those take priority. But we're looking at, video that people are sending in, anything. We're looking at timestamps so we can create the best timeline possible, take all that information, and we're committing all the resources we can to follow up.
Thank you. Next, I'd like to introduce Nevada County Sheriff's Office Sergeant Hack, who will be speaking more on the search and rescue efforts surrounding the search for Kiely.
Thank you. Sergeant Dennis Hack, Search and Rescue Coordinator for the Nevada County Sheriff's Office. I want to let you know at this time we have over 16 agencies involved in our search efforts. In the field right now, we have over 100 volunteers. Those volunteers are searching on foot. We're using canines. We're using vehicles, including motorcycles, UTVs, Jeeps, and such. We're using air assets to assist in the search, and we're also searching on the water using boats. As of this meeting right now, we've logged over 1,500 man hours in our effort. We received information on Saturday of the initiation of the missing persons report. We moved into a unified command with Placer County and started conducting a search and rescue operation in Nevada County. Throughout Saturday and Sunday, the incident was handled by Placer County and Nevada County. As the event expanded, we reached out to partners at the state level and also federally to assist us in the search. Search and rescue operates off of the information that we have available to us. The way that we develop that information and design our search areas and our objectives is based off of the clues that we receive from the field while we're searching. And the second way that we receive our information is through the development of the investigation. What we need is the community's help in assisting with providing that information on the investigation. And what I would encourage you to do is, if you have that information, we need the information from the community. We need you to take advantage of that tip line and provide us with additional information. Thank you.
I'm writing this down, guys. Taking notes. I hope you are
And now
too.
we're going to have a brief comment from the FBI. I'd like to introduce Supervisory Senior Resident Agent Forrestel.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
The FBI has and continues to take instances where the most vulnerable in our society are victimized, and we are very happy that we're able to come alongside and partner with Placer County Sheriff's Department, Nevada County Sheriff's Department, We've been part of the full investigative team. As of today, we had approximately 50 other agents up here helping run down some of those priority informations and leads that have come through. And we're going to continue to partner with both agencies as we see this through. So thank you for your time.
Okay.
Now I'd like to introduce Placer County Sheriff's Captain Troy Sander and Nevada County Sheriff's Office Captain Sam Brown, who have both been in charge of the Unified Command since we have learned of Kiely's disappearance.
Good afternoon, everybody. Sam Brown. I'm a captain with the Nevada County Sheriff's Office. First off, I really just want to say thank you for the partnership that we've had in our Unified Command. Placer County is always a great partner and helps us out quite a bit and is able to help us expand in the abilities of what we can do in a situation like this. I mean, there's so many agencies to list realistically, but Truckee Police Department, CHP, the FBI, I mean, the list goes on, and we have a lot of people that are here giving support and folks in the field. Between our 100 or 150-ish law enforcement officials, we have about 100 searchers in the field and people such as yourselves that are coming out and providing all the community support. That's really what's going to be needed to help to hopefully find some clues or some solutions on where we're at and how do we move forward. I think the biggest message I can say is that we're leaving no stone unturned. We're really working as hard as we possibly can. Teams are tired, much like the family, and we're trying to do our best so that we're supporting the family. We try to meet with them regularly and make sure that they have our contact information, and we're trying to be as transparent as possible and continue on in our investigation and our search. Again, I just really want to thank everybody for the partnership, and that we're going to continue working throughout this process and hopefully come up with some positive news that we can bring back to all of you.
Thank you. Troy Sander, Placer Sheriff. We're all here for one reason, and we appreciate the community support. We care. Many of us are parents. We're involved. We're committed, and we will stay committed. I want to reiterate our relationship with Nevada County Sheriff's Office, the FBI. We really appreciate their help. They've come in to help us streamline this process, make it more efficient, make sure we're doing the right things based on best practices. So thank you very much to them. I'd also like to thank the California Highway Patrol for allowing us to house our operations center here, for wanting to be close to the Truckee community, more importantly, to be close to the family. So I leave you with a point that I want everyone to know. There's a lot of information coming out there. A lot of people are asking questions. If you have to ask yourself whether or not you should share some information about what happened, you've already answered the question. No information is too small. Every piece of information we're going to put together to build a puzzle, to continue to push forward, to allow the machine to turn. We're not going to back down. We're 100% committed, and I appreciate the community coming out here. Please keep the family in mind. Realize that when you inundate them with a lot of social media stuff, that a lot of it vets out not to be true. We need you to push that information to the tip line. Let the detectives do the work. Let this family try to work through this process they're going through. So I want to appreciate, again, my partners in this endeavor, and we appreciate your time. Thank you.
Phoebe Bell with the Department of Behavioral Health will now be providing a brief comment about how her department is supporting Kiely's family and the community at large.
And the award goes to, what is this? This is a weird presser, man.
Hi, y'all. Phoebe Bell, I'm the Behavioral Health Director for Nevada County, but also a Truckee resident for 30 years. And I've raised my children here too. And I am wanting to acknowledge right now how painful and hard this time is for everybody.
Stop
Every
smiling.
single person here is here because you care about our community, about this family, about this young person, about all our young people. And in that vein, I really want to encourage us all to model for ourselves and each other how to best care for ourselves during this hard time. Please talk about how you're feeling. Acknowledge that you might be having a hard time sleeping or that it's bringing up a lot of fear and anxiety for you. Reach out for help. We have a team of therapists here. They have orange lanyards around their neck. They're over there. They're here to talk to you and support you. Maybe you need some advice about how to talk to your young people about what's going on and how to manage your anxiety about their safety. Whatever it is that you need right now, please reach out. That's the best way we can care for ourselves in this really hard time. and how we can care for each other and care for this family and to bring Kiely home safely.
Right.
Immediately after this, we will have a room in the rec center where therapists will be, and they'll be conducting more of a group debrief, which is a great way to work through the trauma of a time like this. And so please, if you're interested, go on in and visit that group.
Weird.
But again, this is the best of our community at the hardest of times for our community. Having us all come together and do everything in our power to try to help is a beautiful thing. Please heed the advice of the law enforcement professionals leading this effort. I want to call out our teen community, who has just been beyond amazing, and how they've rallied to this moment, and to encourage them to keep coming forward with their information and take care of yourselves during this hard time. We're all here for each other.
Oh, yeah. What the hell was that?
We'll continue sending out any updates as we get them. We plan to send out any potential updates and additional information tomorrow morning in a press release. We can't stress this enough. Out of the 200 to 300 juveniles and young adults who were at that party at the Prosser campground Friday evening, somebody knows something about Kiely. We are please urging and pleading with the community to please come forward. You will remain anonymous. Please contact us through our tip line. That number is 530-581-6320, option 7. Any bit of information can help lead us to Kiely so we can bring her home safely to her family. The 2 captains and the FBI will be available for any questions, should you have any.
Angela, how many tips at this point have you received? I know it's the update yesterday, it was more than 100. Is there an update on that?
I like the FBI guy.
We still have over 100 tips that our detectives are working through. They're exhausting every single tip and lead. Unfortunately, we still cannot locate Kiely or her vehicle. That's why we're urging anybody who was at that party that evening to please come forward. We need to find Kiely.
Angela, another question for you. Unfortunately, people in our region in NorCal go missing. It's so rare to see this incredible of a response both from law enforcement and the community. How and why is this specific case receiving this response?
We want to leave no stone unturned. We take this case, just like any other missing persons case, extremely seriously. Kiely is considered to be highly at risk right now because she is a minor and she is missing, and we cannot locate her or her vehicle. We want to thank everybody who has helped us thus far, our law enforcement partners, the community, people who have come forward anonymously to try and lead us to her. And we will continue to leave no stone unturned until we bring Kiely home to her family.
Now that we have federal resources, are we able to do anything more with her cell phone and find where it came after the party? Are those resources helping?
Those details are under investigation. Unfortunately, I cannot discuss them, but please be rest assured, our detectives are doing everything in their power to try and locate Kiely.
Can I ask why?
Sure.
I'll speak to that last question a little bit. So we are working with the FBI right now. The last information we have from cellular data is the 6th at 33 minutes after midnight. All of the tips, and we have over 200 now that we're working, and we're getting a lot of tips that are duplicates. So that's why it's important that it comes in through the tip line, so we don't have people duplicating resources. But we are looking at all that information. We're having multiple different departments look at that information with different resources, but nothing has expanded beyond that timeline.
Interesting. Very interesting.
When people post things on social media that may not be true, how that's impacting your investigation and family. There were false reports last night that her vehicle had been located.
So again, we will prioritize those tips. If something comes in and it seems like a high priority, we're going to throw resources at it. We'll divert resources to address that, to check the veracity of it. And if it ends up being a false tip, I don't want to say that to discourage people from bringing information in. We don't want you necessarily to have to weigh the veracity of the tips. If you have information you think is pertinent, send it to us. We have a lot of people that are just focused on gathering, organizing, triaging, and disseminating resources. So allow us to deal with those tips.
we've been out to the campsite a few times, and the campers said that they saw you guys yesterday morning, today, earlier in the morning. What areas are you guys concentrating on today?
So a lot of this is going to be focused at the search and rescue effort. This is a multifaceted investigation, but so we are working in conjunction with them. But we do also have detectives working with search and rescue. Obviously, the last location known, our search expands from there. And then if we get a tip about another location, we will divert resources and work that to exhaustion. But primarily, we're looking at the last known location. We're expanding beyond there. We're starting with, vehicles, OHVs that are using all those resources down to, foot patrols, aircraft. I mean, every resource that we can utilize, we are.
And there are no surveillance cameras in that campground, are there?
No. And we are accepting video from people who are involved. So that's coming into a single source so that team can evaluate it, look through the video, surveillance video from other areas. We did actually have some surveillance video from the store at 6 o'clock the day before that showed Kiely. And so we have that information. But again, it doesn't expand our timeline. It doesn't really tell us anything that we didn't know. But still, it's great. It confirms a timeline that we already had.
Can I ask if there's an Amber Alert going out?
No, we've been working with the state. Currently, an Amber Alert has not been sent out, but we have utilized a lot of other resources that are even wider reaching than the Amber Alert system. And so we're working with multiple agencies. We've sent bulletins out to local law enforcement agencies, nationwide resources. And if the criteria is met, if we get a tip that points us in that direction that will meet that criteria, we're going to continue to work with the state. If that becomes appropriate, then we will utilize that resource as well.
Is that the same in terms of borders being closed off, cars being shut?
All those resources to be able to recognize her or her vehicle at borders or any sort of location where we can track people and vehicles. Those resources are all being utilized.
What kind of criteria would you need for an Amber Alert? That seems like really important even at this stage of investigation.
I don't want to speak to the exact criteria of the Amber Alert, but we're looking at the Amber Alert is a system for notification with suspected child abduction. Right now, we don't have any evidence that supports an abduction. Like we said, we're not ruling anything out, and that's why we're not pulling out all the stops. If this was a hiker and they were known to be in an area, that would be a search and rescue effort because we're searching a very specific area. Because we don't know, we just have that timeline, we're considering everything. So,
you're not officially saying that this is an outpost?
No, but we're not ruling that or any other, we have the same fears and concerns that any of the members of the community and the family have. So we won't rule any possibility out.
So at this point, are you still investigating this as an abduction? Is that terminology correct?
No, it doesn't. The terminology is that we're just investigating this. This is a missing persons case. This is a search and rescue effort. We are investigating using every resource under the umbrella of resources that we have access to. So what we title it is kind of irrelevant. We're doing everything we can.
You have hundreds of teenagers here right now who may be nervous to go talk to someone like you because they're drinking and partying and having fun. Hearing from you, what is your message for the crowd? If there's someone who knows something, there's a fear about their future, getting into college, things like that. What's your message?
So when we spoke to a large group of the kids here at the community center, we made it clear we are not investigating their conduct that night. Okay, if you want to report anonymously, if you heard information from a friend and that friend doesn't want to come forward, please come forward on behalf of your friend and tell us that information. So we are not investigating you. We are partnering with you to receive any information to help find Kiely.
We're only taking 2 more questions at this time. Sir? Unfortunately, the search is still underway, and we don't want to compromise any part of the investigation, so we can't discuss that. Absolutely. They've been searched on the ground and aerially from the air.
How difficult is it being so close to the border with Nevada and Washoe County? Each agency works really well together because search and rescue is not being winner or that stuff. But how difficult is it just being able to cross that border when we're finding resources to partner with such dense areas around the area?
You guys want to answer that?
I think that we're fortunate to have technology on our side in all reality to
deal with some of those pieces of locating, say, a license plate and things of that nature. But in relation to Placer in Nevada County, it's been pretty fluid, and things have been going pretty well on that end. As far as crossing state lines and things of that nature, it can be more like in a geographical border. We put everything in place that we can for location of the vehicle, and if there's something where somebody knows where she's at or has information, that's what we're needing to put something together. And our hope is that we'll get some sort of piece of information from doing stuff like this, and people in the community that really care and want to have some help in solving this.
Look at the FBI guy.
Press conference now, as we'd like to get our first responders out to continue the search for
Yes.
Kiely, as that remains our top priority. Both captains will be available for any additional questions. You can come up to them and speak to them if you'd like. Thank you.
Aerially from the air. Okay, Kelly, why are you saying that? What? Look at the dog. I like that FBI guy. He's just like watching everyone and everything. Right? The sound, man, in the background, like, it's just so hectic. Oh, my word. So noisy. Let's watch, everybody. My word. What a presser, right? Yeah, the dog. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, send in Scotland Yard. Wow. What just happened? I know, right? So let's just watch this while we go over some notes. So tip line tips being taken in. They're chronologically putting it into a tip spreadsheet. They're building a timeline. There's 100 volunteers on foot right now, they said. The thing that caught my ear was that they are using K9s. So that's, I mean, they would at this point, but it's sad to think that they're already using that. And then UTVs, Jeeps, air assets, and water. As the lady said, they are searching aerially in the air. They're also searching the water, and they logged 1,500 man hours in search efforts, which would be obviously collective man hours, right? It's an FBI and state level search. Hold on. Lady, what? Sami.
Really quick, if we could keep it quiet, and everybody please listen to what I'm about to say.
Sami.
Everybody please. So I am Sami Smith. I'm in charge of the teen to teen talks. I've seen a lot. I see a lot of faces here. I know a lot of you. We go to school together.
Spotlight again.
Party. I've seen you around. Please, if you have given a statement to the police, that's fine. I don't care. I need.
Come on. You know, sometimes you got to refresh the stuff. My goodness.
We go to school together. I've seen you around at this party. I've seen you around. Please, if you have given a statement to the police, that's fine. I don't care. I need.
Oh, I don't know why it's getting stuck. I'm so sorry. That's frustrating. She says find Kiely team member. She should say team leader the way she's talking, right? She brought her own microphone. Yeah, she spent minutes on that shirt. Come on, people. Come on. Play it.
We go to school together. I've seen you around at this party. I've seen you around. Please, if you have given a statement to the police, that's fine. I don't care. I need.
And then it just stops. Damn it. Ah, so annoying. Let's just see if it refreshes or what it does. It's not the internet. It's literally this presser. Maybe they're like, yeah, no, okay, cut it. Yeah, what do you need? She says, I don't care if you're talking to the police. That's weird. Why would you care if anyone's talking to the police, right? Listen to Sami. I think that's the end of the feed. I think they literally just cut it right there, right? It's not her bestie though, because she said, yeah, we knew each other, back in the day or whatever. It seems like it ended. Okay, so what I'm going to do is let's put this on the other screen to just monitor it to see what happens there. And then we've looked at this article. There's so many things still. Okay, let's look at this one quickly. Right? She needs to know what the police know. That's the thing. She needs to know what the police know. I was still going through some of the points there. They said, what did the FBI guy say there? Wait. That was interesting. He made a weird statement there. an interesting one. Hold on.
Only be
Stand by. I want to go back to what the FBI guy said, right? Oh my word, and that smiling lady. Whoa, that was hectic. Okay, wait. We'll put it back on here.
If kids need to get off work, if kids
This is from the beginning.
anything, we have counselors here.
Just look at the body language and everything. It's weird.
Having anxiety, having stress, crying, anything you need.
You,
we have
but you don't have that though, right? Why? Why don't you have that? Let's see. I want to see. I love this FBI guy just staring at. Look at him. He's like, He's just watching all of this. Is it working again? Okay, wait. Go to the end. Go to the end. We'll go back.
give you some information. Thank you. Hey, if I could have everybody's attention really quick, if we could keep it quiet.
Go.
We go to school together. I've seen you around at this party. I've seen you around. Please, if you have given a statement to the police, that's fine. I don't care. I need.
See, it's not working for me. Wait, better check my phone. Is it working for anyone else? Anywhere else? Nope. Damn it. Okay, it's not working my side. I want to just go back here. She's so strange, this lady. Whoa. Okay, wait, let's go to the... Is it this one, this one, this one? He just said an interesting thing.
In Nevada County.
And now we're going to have a brief comment from the FBI. I'd like to introduce Supervisory Senior Resident Agent Forrestel.
Right? Look. Wait. Did you see how he's just like his body language? Look at him. He's like, Okay, now look at this.
And now we're going to have a brief comment from the FBI. I'd like to introduce Supervisory Senior Resident Agent Forrestel.
Good afternoon. The FBI has and continues to take instances where the most vulnerable in our society are victimized, and we are very...
The most vulnerable in our society are victimized. I wrote down the most vulnerable in our society are, and then I didn't get that last word, victimized. Man, I was like, wait, what? So what happened? Are we talking about bullies? What are we talking about? Yeah. Did she say Forrest Gump?
Very happy that we're able to come alongside and partner with Placer County Sheriff's Department, Nevada County Sheriff's Department. We've been part of the full investigative team. As of today, we had approximately 50 other agents up here helping run down some of those priority informations and leads that have come through. And we're going to continue to partner with both agencies as we see this through. So thank you for your time.
Okay, so that was interesting as well. What do you guys think? Okay, guys, let's not focus on physical too much because it starts feeling like low-key bullying, you know? The lady's hair and the nails and the lashes and this guy's boobs or moobs or whatever you guys are saying. No. Keep it grizzly, shall we? Yeah, very happy. What? He says he suspects, he's saying he suspects foul play. So the FBI, they say they need the community's help. It's interesting. Most vulnerable in society are victimized. Okay. And then it's interesting how the Placer Sheriff said, we need to let the family work through this process. That was interesting. Yeah, snarky chat. We don't want to be snarky bullying people's physical appearances. No. Words maybe, like searching aerially in the air. Now, they said the last text, that one speaker said the last text that they confirmed timeline was 12:33. Remember Sami said that Kiely called her at 12:36. That's 3 minutes after the law enforcement timeline. Very interesting. I was like, sorry, what? It's a multifaceted investigation. There's no surveillance cameras on the campground. They saw Kiely on surveillance. Did they say at a gas station, right? 6 o'clock the day before. Very interesting. And they've got wider resources that are wider reaching than an Amber Alert system. And there's no evidence to support an abduction. How interesting then that the friend is just going on about an abduction. So if we look at this one, friend of missing teen Kiely Rodni recounts final call before feared abduction. Okay. A friend of missing teen Kiely Rodni has spoken about the pair's final phone call before a friend vanished from a campground party in California. Sami Smith, or Samantha Smith, 18, tells The Independent she was the last person to speak with a 16-year-old Kiely after midnight on Saturday. At 12:36 a.m., she called me. And this is the last call anybody had with her. How do you know that? You weren't even in the car. You said you left at midnight. And Kiely texted her mom. Well, apparently that was at 12:15, right? 15 minutes after, supposedly, Sami left to say she's on her way home, which could take 45 minutes. So if it was at 12:15, driving home, wow, if she left around 15:15, she would have been home at 1 in the morning. It's called 12:36. Right? So just remember this. Screenshot it for me. I'm going to screenshot it later as well in case this article disappears because whoa. She said at 12:36 a.m. she called me. But law enforcement just said at this presser, the thing they've got on the timeline, the last factual thing is at 12:33. There's a last text. Okay, 12:36, she called me. This is the last call anybody had with her. We said, love you, good night, get home safe. And that's the last thing we heard of her. So you know what's funny is when she says, this is the last call anybody had with her. We said, love you, good night, get home safe. Who's we? And that's the last thing we heard of her. There's a lot of red flags in that language right there. Kiely was at a party with more than 100 teenagers and young adults at the Prosser Family Campground in Truckee. The Placer County Sheriff's Office said because her vehicle, a silver 2013 Honda CRV, is missing, authorities are treating the incident as a possible abduction. But they said in this presser, there is no evidence to support that this was an abduction. We're not talking about the public information officer, law enforcement said that, right? I'm just saying. Wow. Okay. The department could not confirm whether Samantha, look, a spokesperson for the sheriff's office told the Independent on Monday that the department could not confirm whether Samantha was the last person to speak to Kiely, but said that shortly after midnight, her phone was turned off. Oh my word. Shortly after midnight, her phone was turned off. Whoa, guys. Shortly after midnight, her phone was turned off. So if her mother said, you see, initially what I read was that her mother heard from her at 11:30 to say, I'm going to be on my way home in the next 45 minutes. Now they're starting to say at 12:15. But even if it was at 12:15 and then her phone was turned off, interesting. Not her phone died or her phone was turned off. Samantha said that she arrived at the bonfire party around 9 p.m. on Friday. And Kiely got there about an hour later, 10-ish. Well, so by 11:30, what? Then she said, for you guys asking, well, how long did they know each other? She said, we have been close friends since before. Before what? So we ended up meeting up with each other, sort of screaming to each other, hi. For the rest of the party, we pretty much stuck to each other. Okay. I don't know if she was dating anyone. I'm not sure about that. But as the gatherings grew bigger, the teenagers went separate ways while continuing to see each other sporadically throughout the party. See? So look. Oh, wow. I'm just like, after everything we've read, and then the presser, and then this, we've been close friends since before. We ended up meeting with each other, sort of screaming at each other. Hi, that's very vague, right? For the rest of the party, we pretty much stuck to each other. And the next line says, but as the gathering grew bigger, the teenagers went separate ways while continuing to see each other sporadically throughout the party. Listen, throughout the party, poor Kiely was only there for 90 minutes before they were at the car charging phones, apparently. I know it was a big party. Now listen to what she says. Sami, I knew it was a big party, but it was supposed to be just the community. The party started to grow past the number of people that were supposed to be there. There were college kids and people from the Bay Area coming, and I got a bad feeling about it, but didn't really think much of it. Oh, because in recent articles from today, you said, nope, there were no bad vibes at all. Everything was great. But here, right here, you're saying there were college kids, people from the Bay Area coming. I got a bad feeling about it, but didn't really think much of it. Why? Your friend Magdalene sure left after half an hour. You know? Anyway, Samantha said that around 11 p.m., they went to Kylie's car to charge their phones and arranged for Kiely to give her a ride home. However, she changed her mind later when she saw that Kiely was clearly intoxicated, Samantha said. And then she says, right now, we believe that it is an abduction case. She was in no state to drive, and she wouldn't have made it far or would have crashed. Damn. Nice hope for your friend there. Yeah, well, she was in a terrible state. She wouldn't have made it far and she probably would have crashed. Anyway, Kiely was supposed to meet friends on Saturday morning to go on a hike, but did not show up. Police have since launched search efforts on the ground and in the air, searching aerially from the air, in hopes of locating the teen. She's described as white, 5'7" tall, 115 pounds, with blonde hair, hazel eyes, numerous piercings, jewelry, including a nose ring. Was last seen wearing green Dickies pants and a black tank top. Now, Icon, Ramblin' Rome, and someone else asked about this tank top. I'm asking too. Where is it stated? It's someone with a submitting tips somewhere. When people share on social media that they found a black tank top on the other side of that little lake area. So that's interesting too. She was described by her friend as someone who enjoys singing and meeting new people. She's a great singer. She loves to go out and do things that are adventurous. She loves going on road trips, Samantha said. Another community search was scheduled on Monday from 10 to 11 a.m. at the Truckee Recreation Center to form search parties and hand out more flyers. We're trying to put out more flyers, send people in little groups up and around their neighborhoods to see if they can spot her car or parts of her car. Wow. Her car or parts of her car. Okay. Whoa. I'm just saying, damn, lady. The Placer Sheriff's Office confirmed that the case is being investigated as an abduction and pleaded with teenagers who, they said potential though today, who attended the party to come forward with any information about what happened. A $50,000 reward is being offered for leads that help find Kiely, and we've seen the website, okay, and we've seen the GoFundMe as well. So this is a video. Have you guys seen this? They say the life. Okay, this is a video from the Lost Trail Lodge, the lodge that her parents own. This is Kiely driving. I might actually have to put the sound off because of the song. They say life begins at the edge of your comfort zone. I'm not sure who was closer to that line yesterday. Kiely driving through the tunnel for the first time, or me watching as she did so in my car. At any rate, I'm proud of the confidence she has in herself and her willingness to try something new, even if it's a bit unnerving. Lucky is the parent who bears witness to a child's badassness. Okay, that's my girl, proud mom, 4x4, backcountry life, Lost Trail Lodge. Okay, so this was on June 26, 2021, just to show some driving skill of Kiely here. Okay. Yeah, people use we or they when they don't know. So this is her driving out of the tunnel, which could be on the route on the way home. Huh. So that's that. Okay. So we got that. And then over here, Placer County Sheriff's Office. Let's just refresh this. Okay. So they're still saying probably more than 100 juveniles and young adults. Okay, so this stuff we all know. We've gone through that. Where's this other one that I found? Wait. Oh, yeah. It was here. Latest. Let's just refresh that. Kiely Rodni. Okay. She's still missing. Right. I told her to be safe. I told her to be safe and that I loved her. And she said, okay, Mom, I love you too. Okay, we're going to just try to open that. And just go back quickly. There's one thing. Okay, cool. That was shared there. There was this one post here. Just hold on 1 second. Stay clear of the official search area. Okay. There was one tip, man, that someone said that they wish they could. They wish someone would answer the phone with a tip line because they actually saw a silver car in the forest somewhere there. Come on, let's find it. Oh yeah, earlier, sorry, someone, Simply Stranger, thank you for your $5 super sticker earlier, and thank you to Ash Muggle S for your $5 super sticker. Crocodile Tears from the Mom, I don't care if you made report to police from the friend. I hope this is a scam. If not, these people are on it. Wow. Okay, I just quickly want to see this. So this was from an earlier party, not from the night. Man, where's this picture? I had it ready for you. Now is it? What's going on here? Pretty extensive search pattern going on now. Damn, 2 hours ago. Look at that. Oh, my word. Sure. In Truckee. So they're all searching around that area. They're still searching around this area right here. That's where the most searches are going on, right? Anyway, I feel like I should cover the Gabby Petito documents another time. What do you guys think? 1 for now, 2 for another time. This was a lot to take in, right? Okay. Come on. Is it under photos, maybe? Wait, 1 for now, 2 for another time. Okay. Yeah, I think another time. This was a lot. Yeah. It's too bad the tip line doesn't have a real person to answer. My husband saw a silver SUV in the trees on our way home from Tahoe on 88 West. Too hard to explain its location in a message. It was our first time going over the pass on 88. It probably wasn't her car, but no idea how it could get into the trees like it was. He thought it looked strange. Hope she's found. A silver SUV in the trees on our way home from Tahoe on 88 West? And this legacy says, was this reported to law enforcement? If not, please let me know. I'll call them myself. Yes. Right? My word. Okay. So, my word. This case will make, I think it's already made national news, not? They said they looked at the car and it was not hers. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Simply Stranger. They said they looked at the car, it was not hers. It's just worrying that they, that they didn't answer the phone for the tip line, but then leave a message, right? Okay, you guys all say for another time. I agree. That was a lot. Yeah, it's already national news, right? That was a lot, and I hope I covered everything. I'm just checking one more thing, and then we can call it a day. Otherwise, we'll be back another time, I suppose. But covered that. Just hold on 1 second. This one. It was just the last call with the mom. I told her, okay, wait, Lindsay got a text late Friday night. She was planning to leave the party in about 45 minutes, yeah? I told her to be safe, that I loved her, and she said, okay, Mom, love you too. So it wasn't a phone call, it was a text. She never came home. And then looked at it, said, last seen early Saturday, 12:30. Where, by who, what? Oh, my word. And Sami Smith here says she was the last, okay, look. She was having a fun time at the party just being a teenager. Smith told ABC News during an interview Monday. Everything she drank, I drank out of, and there was nothing that seemed off about her. What does that mean? Thank you, Linda. I just mean she means if she got a spiked drink or she got something, it's I drank from the same cup. It's all the same, right? I never expected this to happen ever, she added. Nobody in this town did. What is this? For it to go missing? It's always interesting in true crime cases, right? Because it's a missing person case. It sounds true crimey now as well with the K9s and all, but I never expected this to happen ever. With no trace, Rodney or a car, detectives were now investigating the case as a possible abduction. Okay, I'm just looking more at what the friend says here. Interesting. Wow. So remember the tip line, 530-581-6320. Wow. And why has an Amber Alert not been issued? They say, because that would be a question people would ask, right? They're using other resources. They've not released an Amber Alert. According to CHP Truckee, there are 4 criteria. Confirmation that an abduction has occurred. The victim 17 or younger. Check, yeah. The victim is in imminent danger or death of serious bodily. Yeah, check. Information is available. If given to the public, could help the recovery. So the first point and the last point are the ones that are not meeting the criteria, I would assume. The only criteria need to be fulfilled. They need to be fulfilled is confirmation of an abduction that has occurred. There's no confirmation of this. Got that? We got that. You've seen this. Findkiely.com. Let me put in the chat quickly. Got it? Okay. This is the official website. You can download the flyer. You can share it. Image to share. Okay. So we shared this. That independent one is very important. Very important. Got the website. Okay. Image to share. Interesting. So there's a lot of information here. What we've covered. Please wear a white shirt to be recognized, and then GoFundMe. So download the flyer if you want to share the flyer. Image to share, GoFundMe. Search party report, images of Kiely. We've looked at the maps. And thank you also to Rochelle Pronza for sharing the campsite stuff. 29 campsites, and it sits on the west shore above the Prosser Reservoir. And also they're focusing on campsite number 4. in looking for her. That's what we read in one of those articles, right? Yeah, the campground is situated within walking distance of the western shore of the reservoir. All right. Water off for the season. $20 per site, $5 for the vehicle. Okay. Oh, camping and cabins. 29 single sites. So there we go. My word, that was a lot, hey? Okay, that was a lot, guys. Sure. Thank you so much. Oh, sorry, I didn't see who was gross. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Lieutenant Peter Pranzo. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I really appreciate it. Please hit the thumbs up, share. I'll see you on Twitter if there's any updates, because that's normally, if you want to, see updates as they unfold, I would recommend Twitter, honestly. When I first started my channel, I didn't have Twitter. Can you believe it? Now I can't live without it. Oh, hell no. Can't live without it. You need to be on Twitter. I'm telling you, not sponsored at all. Because that's where all the breaking news really is. So I'll be monitoring Twitter. I'll be monitoring the news and everything. If there's anything else, of course, I'll bring it to you tomorrow. And then I'm sorry that we didn't share the Gabby Petito stuff today. We will share it very soon as well. It's just the documents that we have, like this. The documents. And what I just found interesting, just to give you a teaser, is just Brian Laundrie murdered Gabby Petito by strangling her and savagely inflicting blunt force trauma to her head. That is quite the opening statement right there. Thank you, B Wood Photography. Thank you to everyone who subscribed today. If you haven't yet, and please do check, even if you think you are, subscribe, hit the bell, set it to all so you know when I'm going live. And thank you to everyone who donated super stickers today. Remember, there's also a super thanks function if you wanna do that. And Kiely has a lovely smiley face. She does. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to look at the live chat replay after this to see what did I miss, because I know I missed a lot. I was very focused over here, but I hope you enjoyed the coverage today, and I will see you guys again very soon. Again, thank you, mods. Thank you, everyone. And patrons, I'll put some documents there for you as well early. Okay. Bye.